Okay, here we go. Hello, beautiful people. It is I, Jeremy Parrish, and this is a Gintendo stream for Retronauts. And this is a makeup stream because I tried doing this last week and my audio did not come through. And I am actually going to just sit here and chat until someone says, hello, yes, I can hear you. So if you can hear me in the stream, please let me know and we'll kick this thing off properly. Let's see. Still waiting, just kind of chilling. Okay. Someone says audio. That is a good enough sign for me. So let's get this show on the road to Transylvania. Alright, here we go. Someone in the stream said, is this going to be a complete playthrough? And the answer to that is almost certainly not. I don't think I can beat this game in an hour or even 2 hours. It's a pretty tough game. I make no promises. I will play for a while and then I will stop playing. That's what I'm going to do. So this is the third exciting installment of my Castlevania series playthrough. I've already done Castlevania the original, and I did beat that in a single sitting, much to my surprise. That stream was about 30 minutes of playing up to the end of the game and 30 minutes of trying to fight Dracula. I also played the Japanese version of Castlevania II just to kind of see what it was like, and it turns out that it's kind of bad. And also that game, I don't know, it had some technical issues thanks to it being on the disc system. And that game's just not really conducive to a live stream because you really need to grind up your experience and grind for money, and that's just not exciting to watch. Like, I can't imagine anyone wants to see me walking back and forth in a mansion killing the same enemies time and again. So I just decided to not revisit Castlevania 2. We'll just pretend that I ended Dracula's curse. So now here we are with Castlevania 3, and this is the Japanese version of the game, Akumajou Densetsu, or Demon Castle Legend, if you will. And the reason I went with this version over the American version is, one, I actually sold off my American version recently to a friend, and decided to keep this one instead. And the reason I kept this one is because it is the superior version. I mean, there's debate over which version is actually better. There are some balancing changes made for the American version, but this version has the really great audio chip. The music sounds so good. I should stop talking so you can actually appreciate the music because it's so good. So I'm going to stop talking for a few minutes and just let you, I say a few minutes, for like 10 seconds and let you enjoy the music. Okay, so that's the music. Anyway, yeah, Castlevania 3 is the prequel to the other Castlevania games. It's actually Castlevania 0. And you play not as Simon Belmont, but as Trevor Belmont, or in this version, the Japanese... Oh! I went up the stairs when I was trying to throw fire. That's bad. Anyway, in this version of the game, you play as Trevor Belmont, the ancestor of Simon Belmont. Or, if you are going by the Japanese version, Ralph Belmont. For some reason they changed that name, probably because Ralph is not like a heroic vampire warrior name. If you look in the background there, that thing that I'm whipping at, check out a blog called littlepimo.tumblr.com. Little, and those guys are rough. Oh, goblin guys. Littlepimo.tumblr.com, where someone has sat down and kind of figured out where this game drew a bunch of its visual influence from the Hayao Miyazaki movie Lupin III: Castle of Cagliostro. That element in the background that I pointed out is basically traced directly from the backgrounds of Castle of Cagliostro. And then later in the game, you fight through sunken ruins of some sort of like ancient temple, which is actually what the treasure of Castle of Cagliostro turns out to be in the movie. Spoilers. So this is like a prequel to Castle of Cagliostro also. Like you're fighting Dracula and you accidentally flood the ruins. I guess that's what's happening. You know, it's kind of weird. This guy is actually more difficult than the like the second and third bosses. Oh, I should have got. Oh my goodness! I need the multi-fire thing. Okay, now he's dead. Anyway, so I've talked about this time and again on Retronauts. I really shouldn't say it again, but the Japanese version of this game came on a special chip that was not available to publishers in America, and the special chip, the VRC6, included an extra, I want to say, 4 channels of audio. It also had some special visual effects, which is why you had those little gremlin dudes. I'm gonna go up and meet up with Grant Dynasty, because he is really cool in this game. That's one of the big changes for the American version. They made Grant suck. What? Anyway, the VRC6 audio chip is amazing and creates this really dense textured soundtrack. Some people like the American soundtrack better, that's fine. I am a big fan of the Japanese soundtrack just because there's so much going on here. And the interview that I conducted with the creator of the chip and composer for this game, Hidenori Maezawa, was one of my career highlights. But I've talked about that a lot, so I'm not going to belabor the point. I don't want to be... Oh my god! What did I just do? Yeah, this is going to be a great stream, I can just tell. Maybe I should pay attention to playing instead of talking. Anyway, that's what I get for belaboring the point, for going on and on about the same old anecdote. Yeah, I'll let you listen to some of the music in each stage before I finish talking, or I will stop talking, something. I have no idea what I'm saying. I'm very tired today. My brain is not working right. So I'm going to stop talking and let you enjoy this music. Okay, so the music's been through a loop, and that's awesome. So I think, I can't remember, it's been a while since I played the American version, but I think some of the background elements in this stage are a little smoother in this version, like the joints connecting the pendulums up there. I think those look a little better here, but don't quote me on that. What do I know? But there are, like I said, some visual elements, like the gremlins that I mentioned in the first stage. In the American version, those are fleamen, which are a smaller sprite. But in this game, they are bigger sprites, and they also take additional hits. Come on, get going, Ralph. They take additional hits from the holy water for some reason. And also, you might have noticed that the gremlins hit really hard. And that is because they rebalanced the difficulty between the Japanese and American versions. In the Japanese version, different enemies hit and cause different degrees of damage to Ralph, no matter where in the game you are. So, like those gremlins, even though I was in the first stage, took off 4 points of health. But there are some enemies who only take off 2 points of health, and they will take off 2 points of health throughout the game. And that's a change of pace from the original Castlevania, where damage was determined based on the zone of the game that you were in, the level. So you start out with all enemies doing 2 points of health damage, and then 3, and then eventually 4. And that's not how the Japanese version works here for this game, but in the American version they did change that. So it works basically like the original Castlevania, where early on in the game all enemies do 2 points of damage, then later 3, then later 4. So that makes some of the early going a little trickier here in this game, but then it becomes... Oh, I should have got the axe first, and then the double shot. What was I saying? Right, so it makes some of the battles a little more difficult in the early going, and then makes the game a little easier later on. Wow, there's a lot of slowdown happening. I don't remember that. I'm playing this on an analog NT Mini, and maybe it's being very accurate, or maybe that's just some kind of quirk with the core simulating the NES. Who knows? But I am playing from an actual cartridge, so that's cool. No piracy here. No me stealing a game that has been out of publication for 25 years and whose theft would not actually harm anyone. And they didn't include this game on the NES Classic Edition mini. Oh no! What have I done? Oh, I got the dagger. Anyway, so they did not include this game on the NES Classic mini console. Just the first 2 Castlevania games. So how lame is that? Alright, so here's the second boss. The optional second boss, of course. You can travel through this game by different paths. And if you take the upper path, then you have to fight Grant, and he's going to corner me. But he's a weakling. He only does 2 points. Oh, 2 points of damage. Ouch. Ouch, that's damage! I gotta learn this dude's pattern. Come on over, Grant. The water's fine. Okay. So even though I had the crappy dagger, I still managed to defeat him. And that is because he is weak sauce. But in this version of the game, Grant goes from being the crappiest character to maybe the best. And there's a very simple reason for that. I'm not going to bother trying to read that. Whatever. He's like, yo, I'm Grant. I'm the nastiest. Yeah, let's travel together. Yokai! Sokai! Whatever. Whatever you with your crazy foreign runes. Oh, it's all collapsing. It's all coming down around our ears. So, apparently, Dracula, for whatever reason, captured a pirate and said, I'm going to cause my bridge and clock tower to be dependent on your existence. It's a really weird choice that Dracula made. Alright, so let me show you what Grant does here. Oh my goodness. Look at that. He throws daggers instead of just stabbing with them. That was a big balancing change they made for the American version. Makes the game much harder because here you have infinite ranged weapons. It's pretty incredible. Grant is just freaking fantastic here. Look at that. Oh, Medusa's from all the way across the screen. Suck it, Medusa. I'm Grant the Nasty. You have no power over me. Also, he has the ability to... Oh, look at that. Nice save, Grant. He has the ability to steer his jump. He's so good. Why is he so good? He's Grant the Nasty. He's the hero of Transylvania. He can stick to walls like Spider-Man. Oh, he takes more damage from enemies, but oh well. There's a lot of slowdown with these gears, my goodness. VRC6, you're letting me down. Okay, let's get away from here. There we go, we're back to normal speeds. Saved. Okay, good times. So Grant only has the ability to equip the axe as a sub-weapon, but that's okay because, again, free ranged weapons throughout the game. And the ability to do the Spider-Man. Look at that. Look at that little guy. Look at him go. What a great little fellow. Oh, what's that? A 1-up that only Grant can reach? Don't mind if I do. Yeah, I would really love to play the American version of this game with Grant's abilities restored, because it just makes things fun. It's no longer quite so punishing. Yes, he takes a lot of damage, but I don't know, there's something very liberating about being able to move so nimbly and attack so freely. Good times. I guess at some point I should make use of Ralph, but he's so lame compared to Grant. Yeah, in this version of the game, Alucard is definitely the lamest character. I guess I could have just dropped down here, huh? I didn't even need to do all that. What was I thinking? Keep going, Grant. You got it. Grant is like the opposite of Dynasty in this game. He's the rad. He's the great. His daggers are not very strong, but it doesn't matter because he's nimble. An agile little fellow. Oh, yeah, there we go. I'm breaking the boundaries of the game. I was never meant to be up here. What's up, Trevor? How's it going, dude? Oh, I can't actually take the axe from here. Oh well. Okay, enough farting around. In case you're— oh no! Grant! Grant! You gotta stick to those walls, buddy. That's what God gave you clingy feet for. Alright, I got a little cocky. I was drunk with power. And I should be drunk with gin, because of course this is a Gintendo stream, and that means there is alcohol here. It is going to be consumed at some point, once I'm done having fun with this cool game. This week's alcohol choice— oh crap, what did I put in here? I believe it is a glass of— it's a gin and tonic made with Bummer and Lazarus. Bummer and Lazarus is— I don't think I've had Bummer and Lazarus on stream before. It is an American dry gin, distilled in San Francisco. It is very good, as American dry gins want to be, because they're very flavorful and interesting. Bummer and Lazarus were two dogs who lived in San Francisco in the 19th century. I think one of them was Emperor Norton's dog. And if you don't know who Emperor Norton is, he was a crazy guy who declared himself Emperor of America. And they actually named a span of the Oakland Bridge after him, I believe. Sorry, the Bay Bridge. The Bay Bridge to Oakland, yes. Alright, another level down. Okay, there we go. Time is counting away. Okay, let's see. Rob Young in the stream says, I gotta get that Canadian Bombay Sapphire 77%. Alright, you know, people keep messaging me about that, because apparently just because I have a stream where I play video games and drink alcohol, they all think I'm some sort of lush, which is not true at all. But the idea of like severely overproof gin does not appeal to me, because I'm not someone who drinks to get drunk. I'm someone who drinks because I like the flavor of what I'm drinking, and I feel like extremely overproof gin would be very coarse, very harsh. Maybe I'm mistaken. I mean, Bombay Sapphire is pretty good, but I don't know. That just all the drunkenness, none of the savory pleasure. And in case you were wondering, yes, look, Ralph Belmont does have his uses. You give him a boomerang and he's good at taking out owls living in trees. So that's good. Anyway, yeah, I mean, the whole Bombay Sapphire overproof thing is amusing, but I don't know, it just doesn't do much for me. Bummer and Lazarus is not an overproof gin. It is not Navy strength or anything like that. It's a pretty standard, I think, like 44% gin, or 44% alcohol gin. It's somewhere between 87 and 89 proof. But it's good. It's, like I said, it's an American dry gin, so it has a lot of spice and botanical flavors to it. You can kind of taste the juniper, but it's definitely not the prominent flavor note. But it's definitely one of my favorite American dry gins. I think I will buy this stuff again. It's very good. I own a lot of gins right now because I've spent the past year and a half sort of sampling different kinds, and you can't just buy like a tiny little sampler bottle, and most bars don't have gin selections. No, I don't want it that way. Worth caring about. So you have to buy a whole bottle of it, and I go through these very slowly. So there's bottles of gin that I've had for like a year and a half now. I need to clear out a bunch of them and just pare it down to like my favorite 5 or 6. It doesn't help that people keep giving me gin, which is very nice of them. It's very generous of people, generous of people to just say, hey, I know you like gin and like playing video games and drinking gin. Have a free bottle on me, because that stuff's like $30, $40. That's great. I'm always very appreciative. But it does mean that I have a lot of bottles of gin in my possession, and my house looks a lot more like someone with a problem than it really ought to, I think. And, you know, part of the problem is that I don't have a problem. I know people say that when they do have a problem, but no, like I seriously go through a bottle just ridiculously slowly, so I gotta start drinking faster. I gotta have more of a problem, is what I'm saying. I gotta get serious about my booze. And that's what Gintendo is for. Help me clear out all these surplus bottles of gin from my house. Anyway, you're probably sick of me talking about this. I'm going to shut up and let you listen to the music. Oh, spiders. I do not want that dagger. Thank you. No! What kind of crazy spiders barf little spiders at you? This is like some real Australia level freakiness. Oh, it got me. Sure help if I didn't. My aim is not true. Suck it, Cyclops. I'm rescuing me, a rocky babe. Oops, spoiler, Sypha Balnades is a girl. Alright, so here's the conundrum. Do I stick with Grant, who is awesome in this game, or do I stick with Sypha, who is also awesome in every version of the game? This is really difficult. This is... Oh, man, in the American version, this is an easy choice. You're like, get the hell out of here, Grant, you suck. But in this version, I'm like, I don't know. Gosh. I'm going to toss a coin. The only coin I have is a Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild promo coin from E3. So I'm going to say heads is the kooky eyeball side, and tails is the side that has the game logo. So, let's see. Heads, I go with Grant. Tails, I go with Sypha. And it came up tails. So what did I say? Tails was go with Sypha? Okay. Well, Zelda Breath of the Wild coin, you've betrayed us all. She has such a diffident way of shaking hands. Grant's like, that's cool, I'm gonna go be the nasty elsewhere. Oh yeah. Man, if I could play this game with Grant and Sypha instead of Trevor and someone, or Ralph, that would be so good. It could just be Trevor and Sypha's big adventure. How cool would that be? Oh, and I bet Grant is really helpful in this stage too. What a terrible choice I've made. What time is it? Oh, it's almost 4:30. Well, how about that? So, hello humans. Welcome to the stream if you're just joining in. I am Jeremy Parrish, drinking alcohol and playing Castlevania 3. This is the Japanese version of Castlevania 3, which is cool. The American version is also cool, but this is just a little cooler. And if you missed it, you didn't get to see why Grant is cool. Yes, that's right, Grant, the lame-ass character. He's really rad in this game. But Sypha also has some tweaks to her skill profile, so this won't be a total loss. I always have a little bit of trouble in this stage though, so this may be the point where I need to hit continue. Like that guy, how am I supposed to beat that guy? What I need is a spell for Sypha, but I don't think I can get any. Oh, can I? Will those respond? Ah, that's not good. Yeah, the transformation or character swap sounds a lot different here. Oh well, I guess that'll work. How lame is it that every character can use the stopwatch? The tool we all hate. Yeah, take that, buddy. How about that? I actually found a place in the series where the stopwatch is useful. This game is amazing! I used every part of the bison. Well, see, if I had kept Grant, I could find out what's up there. But no. I'll never know. I'll be stuck wondering forever. Or I guess I could look at a FAQ. Those discolored spaces of floor seem very suspicious to me. I think I will avoid them. Aha! They crumble. Alright, the Sypha conundrum is that she's not very useful until you get her a magic spell, but to get her a magic spell, you need to travel around fighting enemies and hitting blocks with Sypha, who is not very useful. It's really kind of a catch-22. Someone please give me a magic spell. And Sypha's physical attack is as weak as Grant's physical attack, which is very unfortunate. Because Sypha does not have good range. She has very, very bad range. Oh! That looked like a background element, and it was not. Yikes! That was embarrassing. Well, I've lost my triple shot boomerang, so I might as well just give up here. Aha! How come that wasn't there last time? Did I not hit that with her? I feel like I did. Oh! Sypha! You're physically weak. But you have lightning, so I guess that makes you okay. Suck it! Did not look to see how much the lightning spell costs. Okay, that is not a background element, so I will not make that mistake twice. Why, yes, I do think a shank of meat hidden in the walls of a haunted ship is a good thing to eat for dinner. Okay, now Scythe is useful again. Look at that. Look at her go. Goodbye, skeleton. Okay, everything's good again. She's no Grant Dynasty, but she's still pretty great. I thought I killed that guy already. John Harris says brick meat. That sounds delightful. Do those transform to reflect my color palette? Let's find out. Why, they certainly do. I'm going to switch to Sypha just because I have forgotten to power up Trevor. Very unfortunate. Oh no! Ice flakes, cubes, whatever. Snowflakes, yes. Okay, power up for Grant. No, Trevor, Ralph, whatever this guy's name is. Who is this guy? I forgot. He's the boring macho dude. No one cares about him. Yeah, there we go. What's up with these ghosts? There's too many of them. I'm going to waste some magic here, yes. Shotgun Ice. Oh, hey, that's from Mega Man X. Sypha has defeated Chill Pingigo. That's Chill Penguin to you American plebes. Hey! That's not cool. Her attack doesn't hurt enemies at all. And Trevor has no ranged weapon. Oh, that seems bad. That seems really bad. Maybe I'll just sit here and hit this guy repeatedly. I feel like that was a somewhat lacking excuse for a boss battle. Oh, that's not the end of the stage. That's right, there were 2 boss symbols in this one. What madness is this? Oh, there we go. Yeah, you know what? Sometimes you just gotta use an axe. Wall meat. Brick meat. Pretty sure Brick Meat was Trevor's name in high school, his nickname. Well, here comes that linebacker, Brick Meat again. Thinks he's all some holy warrior wielding a whip. Whose idea was it to have you fight vampires with a whip anyway? That's not really... That is not drawn from any fantasy novels that I am familiar with. It's not Bram Stoker canon. Oh, it's a good thing I switched to the axe. Oh, and then they come back from off screen. That's very unfortunate. Now it's even more unfortunate because, holy cow, I'm boned. Oh, such a bad day. That's right. 8-bit birds are the greatest enemies of all time. And by that I mean the worst enemies. They are the enemies of happiness. Oh, if only I had Grant, I could just skip over this. But no. No, the coin betrayed me. And I have Sypha. Suck on that, buddy. I guess I should fight a Sypha for a while to get a sub-weapon that I'll probably need against the boss. Oh, the boss is right here. Is this a sub-weapon I can use? Let's find out. I have a feeling I may be replaying the stage. Yeah, okay, I'm going to switch back over to Brick Meat, just because he's going to be able to take more damage from this happy little poltergeist. Wheel of Morality, turn, turn, turn. Oh, that was stupid. I just stood there and took the hit. Alright, buddy, you gotta die. Uh-oh. I thought I got a free ride. I thought I only had to beat one enemy first. Man, this sucks. Come on over. I'm gonna whack ya. Well, that's it for me. Come on, dude. Yo. He has very... Oh, no! That's terrible! What kind of nonsense was that? Oh, run! Oh my goodness, it's so close! Ah! Oh. Palpable sigh of relief. What? Okay, man, if that was one of those Rondo of Blood things where it kills you after you beat the boss, I was going to be so horked off. Anyway, this deserves a drink. And I have taken the Ship of Fools across the Lake of Ridiculousness, or whatever. I don't know. Alright, it's ladies' night. Half-price drinks. Oh, pfft. You can count to 3. Alright, I got the Holy Fire of Jesus, or something. Yeah! Sypha, you are cool. This is another place that Grant would have come in really handy. Look at those guys and their crazy sine wave patterns. Someone at Konami was like, you know, those Medusa patterns aren't annoying enough. What if they took this big swoop at the end? That's because video game creators hate you. Sypha does have a faster attack here, even though it has shorter range, so that makes her very useful. Also, she has fire. Fire's good. She get like a double shot now. Oh, what's this? Axe Knight. They also are flammable. Okay, we're back to lightning, and that's great, because lightning is so good. Now that I have lightning, I never want to use anyone but Sypha. Someone in the stream says, does anyone know what Belnades is a mistranslation of? I believe it's supposed to be Fernandez. Carrie Fernandez in Castlevania 64. No, not the Ice Bible. That's the worst. Carrie Fernandez in Castlevania 64 was supposedly a descendant of Sypha. And I think if I'm not mistaken, some forms, maybe like Castellan Spanish, there is some ambiguity between certain consonants. So Fernandez and Belnades could actually be like from the same linguistic root, especially when you translate them into Japanese, where you have Berunades, Ferunandes. I can see that being the case. I don't really know though. I'm just talking out my ass. What do I know? I'm just an American who doesn't speak any other languages because I am ignorant. I walked right into that knight. Oh, and I took ice! Everything's bad. Oh, and I can't even use my special attack without getting hit. Way to go, Sypha Fernandez. Boy, that was some stressful ratchet scrolling, I tell you what. And I am not at a door, which means I might have to do that all over again if I die. Yeah, take that, buddy. You know, there's probably something down there, like meat, but I just don't care. Yeah. Why the heck not? It's kind of tough to do that. Fire a special weapon in the opposite direction. Oh, this seems really bad. This seems like not really a fun thing at all. Okay, well I somehow survived that gauntlet. Go, dude. Come on. There you go. What, just two? Oh, I see. They only shoot two at a time. Oh, pfft. That was really dumb. Okay, so the trick there is just go. Go, 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 go. Oh, no, not that guy. He's the worst. I would really like some lightning right about now. Oh, Sypha! Keep track of my lives. Okay, well... Life is very sad again. Sypha, your range is the worst. Okay, well, you may be thinking to yourself, Self, haven't we seen this already? And the answer is yes. You have seen this, because I died like a schmuck. Oh, Sypha. Hey, she has a different voice clip when she gets hit. That's cool. Actually, it's not cool because it means I got hit. It'd be really cool if I played this without getting hit. Especially since I'm using Tissue Paper Girl here. Oh, take that guard, gremlin guys. Okay, I need to hold on to this lightning and never give it up, but I can't remember where the ice spell was. Huh. How about that? Sometimes you randomly hit the wall above a door, and there's meat inside. Nah! Screw you. Ice Bible. Oh yeah, this is going to be good. Really helpful for this stage. Go get him! There you go. Good boy. Oh, I did it! I did it again! Oh, I'm a fool. I'm a foolish fool. Alright, that's okay. How fragile these bonds. Alright, so I've almost caught up to where I was when I died pathetically before. Progress is happening. It's my middle name. Oops! Ice Ball would have actually come in really handy right about there. Come on. Throw your damn fire spell. This is the worst. Alright. Sometimes you just gotta beat on a guy. Come on, 2 shots. There you go. Good job. Birds. I hate birds. But I do like the change in color palette. Like, I was inside this rocky, torchlit tower. Everything was all red from the candlelight. And now here I am, outside. Everything is pukey green and purple. And hey, there's the monster. Not be to mistake. Oh, for Frankenstein, because we all know that's not the case. Why is that not working? Am I doing something wrong? What the hell? Apparently, the monster had no reason to worry the villagers with their torches. Well, that was really bad. Turns out Frankenstein's monster is invulnerable to fire. Everything I ever believed about Frankenstein was a lie. Oh good, maybe I can fight him now with a dagger. Alright, buddy. Climb. Oh, what? Climb like you mean it. Ralph. No offense to anyone in the stream whose name is Ralph. It's just, you know, not really what I think of when I think of heroic 14th century Romanian names. I'm sure you understand. It's more like 1950s honeymooner. Ah, bastard. Frickin' birds, man. Oh, pff. And also frickin' staircases. Lame. There's gotta be some wall meat around here. Come on, where's my brick meat? It's not brick meat, that's not brick meat. That's brick meat. Damn it. Would have been helpful if I'd known about that before. Aww. My Arc of Fire is better than your Arc of Fire, Frankenstein's monster. Whoop. Oh, I'm out of hearts. There we go. Another boss down. I'm gonna walk on air. Alright, Rob Young just came up with a name for the wall meat. It is now Brickskit. That is fantastic. Thank you for that A-class pun. This is the good times. This is where Sypha is. This is the reason you recruit Sypha for a playthrough. Oh! What? What's up with that weird delay frame on his axe throwing? That's terrible. Well, Sypha, you're not doing so well yet, but you'll prove your worth. Just you wait. Frickin' heck. Oh, bird. Oh, and a fishman, too. No, Sypha! Yeah, suck on that, buddy. Ow. Oh my goodness. Birds are the worst. Bird is the word, and the word is hate. There you go. You're all doomed. Because I am cool and have an ice spell. Look at that, it froze the waterfall. That's so good. That's so good. Just bug off, buddy. Oh. Okay, that was all totally worth it. I have control over the elements. I am the waterbender. Is that a real thing? Are there waterbenders? I never watched that show. Bye, Sypha. If you're gonna count, if you're gonna die, make it count. Like, that was a death from damage and from falling. Like, there was no ambiguity about that right there. She was dead. Just totally dead. Oh, this music is so good. Listen to this music. I'm gonna stop talking for a while. Did you see that? I jumped between the fireballs. That was pretty great. It was pretty great. Never pulled that off again, but it was pretty great. Alright, so, whoa, time is getting on. My goodness. Oh! Freeze, guy. There you go. We are getting near the end of the stream, I think. Although maybe I should keep going. I don't know. Should I keep going? You guys are going to say yes. I just know it. No rest for the wicked. I might have to take a little bit of a break. I'm not a young man. Oh, Sypha. Oh, Sypha! Goodness gracious. You can tell I'm an old person because I don't swear on streams, I say things like goodness gracious. I can't believe that actually escaped from my lips. Sorry about that. Secretly C-3PO. Yeah, there was no getting around that one. Oh look, I'm fighting fire with fire! Oh no! Sypha. Get in my range, you fool. Oh, man. Made me use all my hearts. That was lame. I need to come up with a repertoire of corny obscenities, non-obscenities to say on stream, like gee willikers. Heavens forfend. What? That was some shenanigans right there. Bye-bye. Oh! I take umbrage to these cheap attacks from enemies. Nah. About a little fire axe knight. I'm running kind of dangerously low on magic spells there. Oh, brick meat, brickskit. Yes. Oh, is it another aqueduct? Crap, and another raven. I don't think this is going to go very well. Oh, oh, it's this part. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Oh! Well, I escaped with my hide intact. That's gotta count for something. I'll probably die momentarily and have to do it all over again, but I will enjoy the accomplishment for the moment. Get the hell out of here. There you go. Is this the Orphic Vipers? It is! Yeah, guys, I have some bad news for you, but I have ranged attacks that seek you out. That's right, I call it ICQ. Oh, oh my god! That was the saddest thing. You know, it's been a lively hour. I think I'm going to take down my password, and I'm going to continue the stream some other time. That was such an amazing ending. Wow, I really think that's the way this stream has to end. All right, someone write this down. Maybe I'll play some more tomorrow. I don't know. But I just... That's such a graceful note to go out on. I've got to end here. All right, thanks everyone for watching. I have been Jeremy Parrish. I have been playing terribly, and I have been having fun being terrible. I hope you have had fun watching me be terrible. And I will come back and play some more Castlevania 3 again at some point, and I will not suicide on a defeated boss in the future. That's my promise to you. So, yeah, wow. So anyway, something to remember for the future is that when you defeat a boss in Castlevania 3, it does not necessarily cease to have collision detection. So I'm glad we could all learn this lesson together. I'll be back again some other day, playing some more Castlevania 3. Until then, take care, enjoy some Gen.